Hey, what's up everybody? It's Joel here, back with another clutch update video. Today we're going to be updating clutch number 2 of 2024. And in case you missed that clutch cutting video, this was a 10 egg clutch, and it was from our banana pied het VPI exanthic male to a lesser GHI het pied female. And we had great odds. We hit 5 visual pieds, which is exactly what the odds should have come out to statistically, but we did way better on banana, and we got 8 out of 10 got the banana gene when it should have been roughly 50%. So really good odds there, but every baby in this clutch is stellar. They look awesome. So we're going to pull them out here, 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4 at a time, and show them to you so you can see what they look like now that they have shed and they've had a couple meals. This is the point at which they start to get a little spicy as they figure out how to attack their prey, and so they might be a little defensive, but hey, that just adds to the fun, right? So I'm going to pull a few out here, and we'll take a look at them together. And at the end, do me a favor, once you've seen all the babies, comment and tell me which one's your favorite. I'm curious to know. So let's get into it. Let's see these cool babies. All right, so now we're turning around. Let's start with our bananas. Now, all of these, of course, are going to be 100% het pied. Hey, you're acting a little spicy. Now, here's part of the cool thing. Yep, he's just went after me, little dude. So let's try and get him to calm down a little bit. Now, this is interesting. He's a banana for sure. Why are you so spicy? I'll feed you tomorrow. Jeez, these little jokers. He definitely wants to take a swat at me, and I'm not even moving. But this little guy is definitely a banana, but he's got something else going on there. He really has a lot of contrast, but I don't think the coloration is right for a banana lesser. I think this actually has a gene that I didn't know was in there. I think this might be a pastel banana based on the blushing on his head. And I think the dad may have the pastel gene. And again, I did not know that. Excuse me, little buddy. Stay in there. Hopefully you get a good look at him here. I won't move him around too much because he's definitely feisty. But that's banana number 1. He is a male. All the bananas in this clutch did come out male. Hey, buddy, I'm going to get you last. You're curious, though, aren't you? All right, so my little buddy's crawling around here. And then we've got, don't bite. You don't need to get in that habit. Just bite rats, okay? Look at these two. We're going to pull them out. And we'll... Hey, buddy. We'll try to show them both, but he looks like he wants to take a swap at me too. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can just set them down. And we'll zoom in here a little bit. How about that? Look at these two babies. Let me see if I can get more under the light so you can see them better. Man, these things are gorgeous. So I think these are both definitely banana GHI. As you can see, the patterning is just all busy. This one especially almost looks like it has some cinnamon or black pastel patterns. This one has a little bit of it too. But this baby here is just a little bit lighter. I think these are both banana lesser GHIs, and they're just a little bit different in the contrast. But it could be that this is a banana GHI and this is banana lesser GHI. I need to do a little bit more research because there's definitely a lot more washout in the pattern on this one than on this one. More vibrancy and brightness. And there's not a lot of head blushing on either of them, but they are both absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful boys. Oh my gosh. Hopefully the colors are popping in the camera like they do in real life. But now, hey, can I add your brother in here? This, in my opinion, is the star of the show. And the truth is, I'm not 100% sure what this is. It is banana GHI, absolutely for certain. I believe, sorry, I forgot I was zoomed in there. I believe, look at how much more vibrant and bright his coloration is than these brothers of his. I believe he may actually have leopard in him because, let me zoom back out and you're going to crawl away. All right, I'm going to put you back in your tub. You probably won't stay there, but look at the difference. These two, beautiful. I mean, oh, they're so gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. Hopefully, if a fraction of their beauty comes through on this camera, then you know what I'm talking about. But I believe this one may actually be a leopard GHI banana, because in the other clutch, I referenced this a little bit earlier, but I got a surprise and got some leopards from this dad. Mom clearly was not a leopard, and the dad was a very high white banana pied, so something like leopard could easily get hidden in there and missed. And I think that's what happened. Anyway, why don't we put these away and we'll take a look at the two non-bananas, and then we'll save the banana pieds for last. But 4 snakes, all a little bit different banana variations, and all absolutely beautiful. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, so here we go with the 2 girls from the clutch. They are both female and both beautiful. This is a GHI. I don't think there's anything else going on there. She's a GHI, het pied, of course, and possible het exanthic. Definitely het pied, and this girl is a GHI pied. I don't think there's anything other than GHI in there, although this banding on her head is beautiful. Almost looks sort of leopard-like, but I don't know what leopard would do in a GHI pied. So initially I didn't think that was a possibility, but now knowing that it is, I'm curious if she is a lesser GHI, but I can't tell for sure. Unfortunately, this little lady, as beautiful as she is a little bit stubborn. And though all of her clutch mates have had at least 2 meals already, she has not taken one. Well, this girl's had 1 meal. This girl's had 0. The rest of the clutch has had 2. So I don't know why the ladies are being a little more picky about their food choices, but certainly nothing to be concerned about yet. But hopefully this week's the week. She'll get started soon. But 2 beautiful GHI, add pied to it. Aren't they gorgeous? All right, let's put these girls away and let's take a look at the stars of the show. All right, some banana pied combos. Now that was a little more fun than I had planned on. When I went to put the last 2 up, my little GHI pied girl started running and actually was able to make it all the way up into the next rack above her tub. So I had to pull out a bunch of tubs and chase her down. But now this is obviously very high white. This is not just banana pied. But I don't really know for sure what's going on here. It's real hard to tell, but there's a lot more brightness in the head. I believe this is a GHI banana pied. This one, you can see the head is a lot more blushing to it, as do the saddles, what little there are. So I'm thinking maybe this is a banana lesser pied. But I just can't say for sure. I've got to do a little bit more research. But ain't she gorgeous? I mean, are he gorgeous? That it might be a GHI, lesser GHI banana pied. It's just so hard to tell. It's crazy. They've even changed a little bit in a couple days. I'm trying to be careful with this one because it almost looks like it wants to strike. I don't want it to strike his brother there. But aren't they gorgeous? Let's see if they'll sit still while we bring the other 2 in. These 2, I think, are the most exceptional. And to be honest, I don't know. I need help with these. But look at cha-ching and cha-ching. I don't know why I said that. I wasn't thinking of it in dollar signs. That's just the sound I made, because this joker is absolutely unbelievable. Like, I don't even know how to say what's going on there. If it honestly looks a lot like yellow belly is in there, but there's no yellow belly in this pairing. So it could be, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for some help from people. Obviously banana pied, GHI I believe is in there. And maybe something else. I don't know. It's so light. There's more blushing on the head than on the brothers' heads. Like, Definitely has the most blushing. What are you looking at me like that for? Definitely the most blushing on the head. So again, I'm almost wondering if a pastel snuck in there. These three, their heads all look very similar. This one's got that blushing on it, and the pattern is heavy in some places and really washed out in others. So I don't know what I'm going to do. This one might actually be staying here with me. I haven't decided for sure yet, but there's a good chance that it might, as long as y'all don't tell my wife. But anyway, at least a couple of these are going to be available for sale, and I've got to decide which ones. So that's going to be a tough choice. But these are beautiful. Comment, if you will. Let me know which one's your favorite overall, and let me know which of these four is your favorite. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know which one you like best. Everybody's got some preferences, and Pied has something to offer for everybody. It's great how no two are ever the same. But anyway, here they are, and there's the update. Let me get them back in the rack real quick. So there you go. Wasn't that awesome? I mean, I was excited when I cut the eggs and I saw them just with a glimpse, but once they shed, man, they're so much better than I imagined. And there's like some mystery in there too. I'm going to do my best to try and figure out what they are, but I'm pretty sure at least one of them staying here. And I've got some friends that are already eyeballing at least one of the others, but they will be ready soon. But I'm really interested for you to let me know what your preference is. What do you like? You know, I really used to like the high white pieds the most. And that's what I started with. But as time has gone on, I've grown to appreciate more pattern, especially as you get more genes in there, like in those babies that are really highlighting and bringing out more elements. I've started to like a more balanced white to pattern, maybe even a little bit more pattern than light. But that's the great thing about pieds. There's something for everybody. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed this update, and don't forget to let me know which is your favorite. See you guys next time, and remember to share the love of reptiles with anybody you can.